Just wait until 3 o'clock. And we'll start in just a second. Alright guys, well it's 3 o'clock. Thanks for joining in. I think there's a few people watching, it looks like. There's lots of noises in the background here, but we're going to talk for the next few minutes about being a veterinarian and life in general, I guess. This is Fern. She's joining us live. She might be one of the voices you hear in the background. And this is another voice you might be hearing, but hopefully we can get through these noises together. Alright, so during the week I am a veterinarian in Proctorville, Ohio, and then in the weekends I'm sitting here hanging out with my dogs and my baby. So as far as what it means to be a vet, basically just an animal doctor. So we treat mainly cats and dogs at my clinic, but when you go to vet school you can learn to treat all the animals, and you kind of pick what you want to do after that. Unlike human medicine, you don't have to specialize. You can just practice right out of vet school if you choose to do that. But there are specialty fields. So just like there are cardiologists and dermatologists and specialized doctors in the human world, there are also those in the veterinary world too. So going to college is vital, important, and necessary to get into vet school. And there are probably about 30 different vet schools in the country. This baby does not want me to talk right now, but that's okay. But those 30 vet schools, you spend about 4 years there after your 4-year initial degree at your college of choice. And that's when you are studying about all the different species, and then at the end of those 4 years you take a big test, and that just is your board test to be able to practice medicine. And then that's when the fun starts after that. I personally am a dog person, but I like cats too. My cat's over there. She might make an appearance in a minute too. But when an animal comes to our clinic, they're either considered there for wellness or because they're sick for some reason. Wellness is just like when you go to the doctor to get your shots and your exam every year. Pets come in the same thing is readily available for them. And we just check them out, make sure they're growing, and make sure they don't have fleas and ticks and things like that. Just things to keep them healthy. Around here, we have a lot of different bugs. So mosquitoes carry heartworm disease, which is something that actually cats and dogs both can get. And it's a really big deal. It can really be pretty nasty. Those worms actually get into their heart and their lungs. I'm going to pick this baby up and see if that calms her down. But knowing, all about bugs and stuff like that is pretty important because it's what helps keeps our pets safe and healthy. Oh dear. But yeah, I wish we could talk in person, because then you guys could ask me questions and I'd be happy to answer. But I'm trying to think of like normal questions. I don't know. But I do get to see a lot of puppies and kittens, and that's really the fun part of my job. But it's also important to know about kind of the sad, serious part of my job. My own dog, Fern, she's been hit by a car twice. And that's been really, really tough. And I've just had to walk through that on the owner side of it. So being a vet isn't all fun, but it's very rewarding, and you get to save a lot of lives. A normal work day for me is about 9 to 5, and then we are open on the weekends too. But they can be long days. There can be emergencies and stuff that doesn't always let us get home right at 5, but that's okay. I love my job a lot. I love being a veterinarian. I thought early on in life that I wanted to be a veterinarian, really from as little as I can remember. But really, getting out and getting experience when I was in high school is how I decided that I really liked it, and I really wanted to do that. So if any of you all are interested in being a vet one day, some of my best advice is when you're old enough, oh, here's my other dog, it is to get out and get experience working in a kennel. Starting out usually in a kennel is a good position, and taking care of animals that way. Oh gosh. And Lou agrees. But once you can get your foot in the door with clinics, or whether it be the shelter or somebody's farm, you know, learning kind of the basics of animal husbandry is a great way to start. And then you can kind of see if you like it, see if you kind of like the kind of rush of the pace, and you know, again, it's not all just petting and loving on cats and dogs. Sometimes we have to make hard decisions, and it's really good to kind of learn that early on. But hopefully, you know, that way you can get an idea about if you like it or not before you invest all of that school and all of that long time in the classroom, and the money, because unfortunately vet school is pretty expensive too. But again, if it's what you want to do, you can make it happen, and it really is a good career choice if that's what you want to do. Let's see, what else should we talk about veterinary medicine and being a veterinarian? Katie told me to tell you guys about my favorite patient, and I can't do that because I have too many good ones. But I will take you over and I'll show you my cat, okay? Let me put this little baby down. You stay right here, okay? All right. Oh, this is Miss Golly. Ignore my messy house, but this is Golly. She was a rescue buddy. And this is Junie. Hey, Junie. You're famous. Junie also is a byproduct of being a veterinarian. Both of those girls came into our clinic, and we ended up with them, and I'm grateful for it. And then I already showed you guys Fern. I think, well, there were a few more of you that were not on here, so let's say hi, Fern. This is Fern. She's camera shy. I want to give kisses today. But yeah, so those are my pets. All byproducts of coming into the clinic. Katie says, I love that you're a vet and a mommy. Katie, I love that too. And I guess that's a good point. This is a good career for having a family and trying to balance it all. And I'm still figuring that out every day, but that is a fun part of it too. Junie looks so excited to be the library famous, Facebook famous. She's napping, so these two are pretty excited though. They're excited about dinner, really, is all it is. So, one of my favorite parts about being a vet, I really like nutrition. So, nutrition is obviously so important for people, but it's also very important for animals too, for growth and development, but for so many different diseases too. Both of my dogs are on prescription diets, one for joint disease because of her car accidents, and the other is on a special diet to help her stay slim and trim, because she's prone to being a chunker. So it's fun to kind of explore how nutrition and different ways that pets eat and things they eat can help keep them healthy and live as long as they can. Let's see. I'm really not sure what else to talk about, guys, I'll be honest, but thanks for joining in. It's cool to see so many people. We love our local libraries, and sorry I keep moving all over the place. We're just trying to make this work right now. I think, let's see. I will say, I specifically went to school. I went to undergrad and got my biology degree, so my first 4 years at Marshall University, and then I ended up down south in Auburn, Alabama. Wow. For vet school for 4 more years. So I have some comments you can answer afterwards too. Alright, so hopefully I can check those out. It's not letting me see them right now, but I will look at them after the fact. Go Herd, yes. We like Marshall a lot. So I think that's pretty much everything that I can think about. Hopefully you all have some questions for me and I can help answer those. For right now, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and scoot off of here. I've got a couple more minutes, so if there's any more questions you guys can think of, thanks for stopping by again. Yeah, nope, I'm drawing blanks over here, so hopefully I helped you guys learn a little bit more about being a veterinarian, and if you want to be a veterinarian, you are always free to reach out to me too. Miss Katie has my personal information, and I'm happy to help in any ways that I can. Sometimes we have students come to our clinic and try to learn, and we're happy to welcome people in. So you'll have a good day. Be sure to share when you're finished so we can view it later too. Okay, I will try to figure out how to do that. So, alright guys, I hope you have a good sunny day, and we will see y'all later. Bye.